Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Craig Can, Chief Communications Officer for the LPGA. Thanks for being here at the Wegmans LPGA Championship. And this is a total treat right here to have the top 3 ranked Korean players in the world, 3 of the biggest names on the LPGA, and the most recent 3 major champions on the LPGA Tour, all fighting for this prize here this week. Let's introduce the folks sitting up here. To my immediate right is the #1 player in the world, the Craft Nabisco Championship winner, Inbee Park. Sitting next to Inbee is the reigning U.S. Women's Open champion, #3 in the Rolex rankings, Na-Yeon Choi, and #9 in the Rolex rankings, and the Rico Women's British Open champion, Jiyai Shin. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for running up here, right? Probably a little bit hectic. Let's start by getting your impressions of the golf course that you'll all face here this week. And I'll just go straight down the line, and Inbee, we'll start with you.
I played Wegmans local country golf for like 6-7 times already. And I think it's every year I play here, I think it's getting narrower and the roug's getting thicker. I don't know whether I'm getting old or, the course is getting tougher. I don't know, it's just playing tougher every year. And so no exception this year. It's a very tough golf course, very good challenge. The rocks are really up and the greens are firmer than the years I played before. I think it's going to be very tough scoring conditions for this week.
It's for all 3 of you. The practice rounds are over, the Pro-Am you guys are done. What do you do now to prepare for the tournament this weekend?
Go ahead, NYC.
I just finished prom today, and I will do a little practice, and then like tonight there is some good Korean restaurant, so I might go there and just to relax. We play like almost 30 tournaments a year. Like almost every day we play like golf with the series, so sometimes we need to relax. There is like movie theater too, so if I have time, I would like to go there and just having fun on the road.
Let me ask you guys all something. In preparing for this, you all 3 combined have won $20 million, and you all have won 24 tournaments on this tour. That's pretty remarkable. Now, there are a lot of people that talk about your great golf, but fans who watch the LPGA always seem to think, boy, there are a lot of great Asian-born players, but they don't necessarily feel like they know each of you as individual people. That wouldn't be something I could say because we've spent time together. I know what your likes, dislikes, and so forth are. How do you answer, perhaps, those who would say there is too much Asian dominance on the LPGA Tour and we don't know these players that well? How important is it to you to get your personality out? Inbee?
I think social networks been doing a very good job of getting us, get to the fans a little bit more, and communicating with fans a little bit more with that kind of this Twitter or Facebook. That kind of thing has been helping us a lot, I think, to get to them, get to know us a little bit better, and of course, good finish will really help. Once you start getting on TV a lot, and they see you, and they see us, how we play, and they see us how we laugh, and I think it's just, I think our names are just tough to pronounce and remember for them, so it's tough. It's tougher than obviously the easier names they can remember, easier faces they can remember. It's tougher for us. We gotta play better than other people to get recognized, and I think we just gotta try a little bit harder to get a little bit closer with fans.
Because Jiyai said she's so proud to be on this tour. Do you feel the same way, NYC? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I feel the same way like as Jiyai, but I think I think maybe just for me, but when I learn the English, when I speak with the people, like especially American fans, I felt like really comfortable with it on tour, and I think after that, a lot of people recognize me. I can't, like barely speak with the people right now, and I can do an interview, I can show on TV, and then like a lot of people recognize me right now. I think that's huge for me.
Do you feel welcomed
in
the States? You do. That's great. Jiyai?
Well, Now a lot of American fans, they're easy to remember me because I changed my hair color a lot of times.
Let's have some fun with something for those. And anybody else have questions, please raise your hand, we'll get a microphone. Okay, some of your interests, right? We're gonna let everybody get to know you each as individuals right now. Inbee, skiing? You're like a good downhill skier? Tell us about that.
Yeah, I used to ski when I was really younger, and I like to go to ski every year in the winter time when I'm in Korea. Yeah.
Black diamond, blue slopes, green slopes,
Yeah, I could do
The hard
everything.
ones?
Yeah, I could do everything.
jump?
No, not jump. I think that's too dangerous now. So, I'm not like a wild skier, but I just like to enjoy the snow, and I like to ski.
And you love traveling, right? I mean, that's
I
where
love
you're...
traveling, and I hate traveling.
You love traveling and you hate traveling?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because sometimes it's so good that you get to see so much, and you get to see a lot of different places, and get to experience a lot of different countries, and that's great. But once you get on the road for like a month, 2 months, that just gets really tough, and you really miss home. So I think it's
Piano, right? You're
I'm a really good piano player.
better than you are a putter?
I'm I used to go to tournaments when I was younger, when I was elementary school. Pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
I tried a lot of things when I was younger.
NYC, cooking, right? You want to be on a cooking show someday. We got to call Emerald Lagasse, or who do we need to call?
Sometimes it takes like 2 hours to make one meal because I'm still beginner. But I love to cook, and when I cook, I really don't think about golf, and it's really stressful. Not stressful. So, and also my new trainer is a good. He can make really good cook. So I always cook with him, and like one day I invite Yanni and some friends to my house, and we invite for dinner.
We're going to Anna's house next week.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna cook for.
And you're gonna cook?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
What do you know? What's on the menu?
It should be some Korean food, but I don't know. Maybe I think you should like some meat, so I might cook some meat. Yeah.
Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's good. You want to be in Time Magazine, correct? If you could be in any magazine, you want to be in Time Magazine. Is that a true story?
Yeah,
Why?
I said before. I thought I don't really follow. I don't really read Time magazine, but I think that is the biggest magazine. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So more important than Golf Week, Golf World, Golf Digest, ESPN.
Except golf.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll work on that. Jiyai, 2 CDs, singing.
Yes.
Tell us that story.
Well, that's my second job.
Okay.
That's why I have 2 albums in Korea, and I love to sing a song. So a couple years back, my manager he asked me that let's try to make a CD for the charity. So I think, that's a good idea, and then I did, and the people love that. So I made it another CD. So, still a lot of my fans ask me, what's the next CDs come up, but I don't know yet.
I've got one other question for y'all before I let you go. I want to talk about the International Crown. If you look at the standings right now, we're about a year old. There is no other country that has more than 1 player in the top 10 in the world. Are you all looking forward to this competition? And just like you being number 1, knowing that everybody's going to want to try to beat Korea. There's a pretty loaded team right now. Inbee, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of fun. We've done national team championships before with Japan, Korea versus Japan, and it's always fun. It's a different kind of format that we play, and teaming up with players that we always actually try to beat, and that you're in the same team as them, and it's just a lot of fun. Playing with playing as a team and playing a different format. I think it's just going to be a very good experience, and I think we'll have a strong team.
So Yu would also be on the team. She's in the top 10 in the world as well. You know, there's no captains, Na-Yeon. There's no captain. Who would be the person that would be the most vocal? Who would be the leader of the team? 4 players on your team. You 4. Yeah.
Maybe Inbee.
Inbee?
She's number
Why?
1.
Because she's number 1, you'd have to be the captain, make all the decisions?
I think we'll see by that time, and then whoever is the toughest in the ranking, I think we'll make her captain.
Jiyai, is that okay with you? That you looking forward to this competition? Get to take on the rest of the world?
Well, no comment. Well, I think, we don't know yet because it's I know it's a full rooms players can play, but it's a lot of Korean players look for that, and we're close, so we check out to the time, and definitely I do my best.